Welcome back, Officers of the Republic. It's your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief, APGAINS. And when you see Matt, you know it's time for an IGL video. This just happens to be the preseason announcement for Season 2 of the IGL. I'm super excited. Are you super excited, Matt?
I am beyond excited. I loved last season. I'm really excited to get into this one.
I think Season 2 is going to be way, way, way better than Season 1 in almost every aspect. And quickly, for anyone who maybe doesn't know what the IGL is, IGL stands for Intergalactic Grand Arena League. Yes, the name sucks. No, we're not going to change it. It's just our way to bring some fun to the community, creating an esport for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes that you guys yourselves can participate in. So we have 4 team captains. That's the big update. We have 4 team captains as opposed to 2. Last season, we had Arnold and his Analderon Annihilators, and we had It's Just Ian and his $5 Plojobs. We've added 2 teams. Sorry, where's the camera? 2 teams. And I'm excited to announce that we have the Hive, or the long name. We're just going to call them the Hive, but just know the Hive is the Hive of Crumb and Villainy. Nice little wordplay there, Matt. I know you like that. And their team captain, of course, is going to be CG Crumb, the community manager for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And the next team is the Pretty Boys. And I'm sure you can imagine who the team captain of the Pretty Boys is. It's Gridden, the prettiest of the boys. And so we have 2 new teams, which means we have a total of 40 players this season. So it should be super exciting. We have a couple of fan feats that you guys already recommended. Go in the comment section if you guys want your feats to be part of the scoring in this season. Let us know in the comment section. Can you fire off the current feats that we have for week 1 of season 2?
Nothing would make me happier. So the first feat we have is actually a returning favorite from last season.
Oh yeah,
we got the Chalky Milk feat. This is going to be to drink a glass of chalky milk while you're in a GAC battle.
Got to show proof, of course. And win. Gotta show proof.
The next one we have is called the Basic White Girls.
A favorite of mine.
Your team can only consist of female characters, and you must use only basic abilities. So just screen capture or something like that in order to prove that one. We have the Spider-Man meme. You guys know the one pointing. If you don't, you're uncultured.
Yeah. Great meme.
Use 3 of the same characters in one battle, and this does not have to be a win. Because that's really hard to do.
Yeah.
And then we have
Unless you have a Relic 8 Clone Wars Chewie, then it might be easy, but...
Well, Relic 9 would make it even easier.
Yeah. Why not stop there at Relic 10?
I mean, I agree.
If you don't have Relic 10, you're just poor, I'm sorry to say.
What can we say?
Whale harder.
Here in the IGL, we're just rolling in dough. We have the Whale harder feat, speaking of whaling. Attempt to battle with all 3 characters being ones that are not yet accelerated rate, meaning
this was one from last season we didn't end up using. It made more sense in 5v5 because having 5 non-accelerated rate characters is hard. This will be a gimme feat to a lot of people, but using only 3 non-accelerated rate characters, which are just 3 characters that haven't been in the game for a year. There's 1,000 of them. Should be a pretty easy pickup. Oh yeah,
considered non-accelerated rate. So, and the last one we got is I Want to See the Baby.
I want to see the baby.
This one's attempt to battle with IG-11 solo. It counts as 2 feats if you actually manage to win.
But 1 if you don't.
Yes.
But you drop a battle.
Yes.
Is it worth it? You guys are going to have to decide for yourselves if bringing in the baby all by himself is worth points and feats. And since a lot of people don't understand how the scoring is going to work, it's going to be a little bit different this season. We still have 4 weeks in a Grand Arena month. The first 3 weeks... There's going to be there's 4 teams, right? 2 teams are going to play each other, and they're going to switch who they play each week. The winner, whoever has the most total championship score among all 10 of their players combined. Now that's 1 player in Division 1, 2, 3. We have 1 player per division, 10 through 1 for each team. The team with the most points is going to get the point for that week. So there's 3 possible points for winning each of the weeks. There's also 2 more points. Fan feats, like we just went over, whichever team has the most fan feats. Now, there's 4 teams. Only 1 team will be able to secure that fan feat point. So it's very important that you guys get on your feats. Or if you guys are players, or if you're fans of players, make sure that they know that they have to complete some feats. And then the 5th point is just pure fan voting. In any video where you see the little IGL logo in the top right-hand corner, you can comment up to 2 times for teams that you enjoy. So let's say you love Arnold's team, so you vote, let's go Arnold, Analderon Annihilators. And you love Gridden's team, so you say, let's go Pretty Boys. We have so many teams now, I'm getting confused. And I have a group of people who will tally all that up, and then the 1 team with the most total support will get that point. Now, last season, it was a blowout. Ian, the $5
Absolute
blowjobs, completely swept Arnold's Annihilators 5-0. It was a bloodbath. But this season, in the 4th week, we are going to have the Super Bowl, the championship. We're calling it what? What are we calling it?
We're calling it the Cup Cup.
The Cup. The Cup, all caps, lowercase cup. The Cup. It's going to be the championship. The 2 teams of the 4 with the highest total number of points, either from wins, fan voting, or feats, will face off in a do or die scenario on the last week. Most championship points at the end will come out victorious. And, we'll interview players along throughout the week so you guys get to meet the competitors, meet the team captains and stuff like that. So it should be really fun there. And hopefully you guys find players that you find funny or fun or enjoy. And look for the IGL logo all around YouTube, because on Discord and on YouTube, a lot of the players have considered streaming their GACs. So maybe you're a huge fan of Ian's team, the $5 blowjobs, and one of their players is a new up-and-coming Twitch streamer or YouTube streamer or something like that. If you see that IGL logo from Not Me, make sure you go over there and show your support for your favorite team, because a lot of these players are really interested in reaching out to you guys, the community, and making this a really fun sports-like event. Esports are sports too. As a real athlete, you can't see how big my biceps are. Oh, so big. As a real athlete, I can appreciate that esports athletes are athletes as well. Exactly. So look out for all that. In the week 1 recap, we will interview a lot of other players, so you guys get to meet maybe the new competitors, some of the fan favorites from last week or last season, as well as the team captains. We'll try to get Ian, Crumb, Gridden, and Arnold in their separate videos talking about their teams, and it should be pretty fun. Now, one more thing that I want to cover really quickly before we get out of here. This is something that we introduced in Season 1, and we want to make more important in Season 2. It's the IRP, or Intergalactic Relative Performance. We have a member, Mike, who set up a statistical way to understand how good a player is at GAC. To actually put, shout out Mike. It was actually really cool to actually put a number to how good a player is. You see a streamer or someone in your guild, and they're always saying like, I'm on this big win streak. I'm top 1 in GAC in my bracket or whatever like that. But now we actually have a statistical way to prove how good you are at Grand Arena. An IRP rating of exactly 1.0 means you got perfect banners. Anything over 1 is because of feats and stuff like that. So we'll be making sure to make that a big part of Season 2, so you guys know if a player is really up to stuff, or maybe they're not so good at Grand Arena, and they might need a little bit of encouragement from you guys. All right, Matt, that is the preseason, Season 2 preseason breakdown. Thank you for joining me. Again, we covered a lot. A little bit dense for some of you guys who maybe don't understand how the IGL is working. But if we're on streams or in comments or whatever, just feel free to reach out to any of us. We will help, catch you up, because we really want this to be something that the community can come together around and really enjoy. Just try to make it a fun experience for all people participating and watching. And thank you, Matt, for being here. I know you're on your lunch break right now. The commissioner never rests. But we got a couple minutes of his time. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to get out of here as always. We love you, and we'll see you later. I just dropped my mic. Mic drop.